Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, and now the Los Angeles starters. They've got MP. James is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Badji in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, Filipowski out there with Williams. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Keyonte George, and it's Harden in at the 1. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young. Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
Now here's Harden. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Pass to Williams. And here's George. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP scanning the floor. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Outside, Williams launches it, connects from downtown.
Well, that is why George was a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball.
Harden against Doncic. From deep, MP gets the 3-ball to go. Lewis has got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
George outside, beyond the arc. Badji grabs a miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Good. He's got 9.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to Harden. Takes a 3. James with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4. After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
George scanning the floor. Filipowski, the pass to Williams. Now here's Kessler. Not a lot of room. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Filipowski. To halt the run. Utah with another miss.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Reeves against George. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. the Lakers, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Giddey with it. Now Doncic defending. Blocked! MP against George. Lewis. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Jazz trail by 15. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. George for 3, drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, MP. There's the 3. Utah grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
From behind the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Giddey against Brown. Outside Giddey. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. All alone. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
From deep, MP. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. Great to Kessler comes in for Martin, and Williams is subbed in for George. MP's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Russell. On the wing, Harden. Outside Giddey. Pass to Collier. On the wing, Harden. Check by James. Utah with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 11. And so in the game for Los Angeles, James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. Here's Harden. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Collier. Now Giddey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
MP's shot is off.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He ended up with 59 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, and MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Pass to Filipowski. And George gets it to go on the assist by Filipowski. George has got 5.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Nifty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Giddey. Bocce's checked in for Los Angeles. Sensabaugh comes in for Reeves. Both free throws good from Giddey.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
MP left side. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. 1 minute left to play in the half. And here's Giddey. He had 19 points in the win against the Heat in Miami. 4-3. Bocce grabs a miss. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
Utah's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. 27 seconds left in the second. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Los Angeles leading by 18.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Number 13, Isaiah Collier.
16 seconds left in the half. Here's Collier. 14 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. Kessler a screen on James. With 2 seconds left, and the jumper is on the mark. Collier's got 11 here in the quarter alone. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Lakers ahead, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Utah Jazz. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Lakers.
I mean,
thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Williams, Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's George, and it's Harden in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Williams finds Harden. Here's Filipowski, covered by MP. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. They led by as many as 18.
Nice. Oh!
Oh, a big slam!
Oh my gosh, the athleticism.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Now Harden. Still no points. George outside. Filipowski for three. The shot no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Williams. George outside. The three. Doesn't go for him.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Lewis. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's George. Here's Filipowski. Oh, great D that time from MP.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far. You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
George with it. Kessler, a screen on James. 5 on the clock. Pass to Filipowski. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, this is something George does a good job of, creating chances for others to score.
Doncic with it. No points so far. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Harden surveying the D. Kessler a screen. Unloads. Baji grabs a miss. Baji's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Harden finds Kessler. Baji grabs a miss. Baji's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Lewis. Here's James. Here's Sensabaugh. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 20. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
From deep, MP. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Lewis has got 47 points.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Outside, Williams. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Baji's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by George.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. MP outside from deep. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Harden, deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. James is out there with MP, and it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the shot goes in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Collier. Spins. Giddey with it, picked up by Reeves. Goes back up. And Giddey finishes it off.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. On the wing, MP. There's the triple. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases? Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for the Lakers. Bachi's checked in for Clark. Sensabaugh comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Russell. Outside, Williams. Pass to Filipowski. Clock at 6. Outside Harden. 3-pointer. Bachi grabs a miss. Bachi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Lewis. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. George outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. MP, that one's good.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Filipowski. Outside, Williams. Here's Filipowski. 3-pointer, Harden. And another miss by Utah.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Williams on the wing. Back to Harden. Tipped. They retain possession. And that time also a missed shot.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Williams misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A., unbelievable.
Pass to Filipowski. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer on target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Lewis. And the shot falls short that time. Now here's Harden. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and
way to bring the effort tonight.